I want you to come back with me to December 10th, 1993. It's 9:30 a.m. in St. John's Arena at the Ohio State University. I am proudly graduating from college with friends all around and parents ecstatic at the end of tuition bills. I find my seat next to a girl I don't know, and so I immediately introduce myself and notice, oh, she is rocking all the smart person bling. She has every colored cord, tassel, medal, and award around her neck. Of all the people I could sit next to, I got smarty pants. Slumped over in my chair, feeling slightly underdressed in my simple black gown, my cap, and this tassel, the one everyone gets from college graduation. My smile quickly turns into a frown. Me, my lame tassel, sitting next to, literally, summa cum laude. But I perk up as I hear the call of my people, O-H, from one side of the arena, and I respond in turn, I-O, doing the motions, O-H, I-O, and it continues to build, the chant grows, everyone stands up ecstatically into it. The Ohio State Marching Band bursts into our fight song, and we are all cheering, singing, and enjoying ourselves, having the greatest time graduating from college. Everyone, except for my sidecar of intelligence. As the music settles and we all sit down, she looks at me. What was that? What do you mean, what was that? She is silent, hands crossed, deadpan serious, completely confounded by what had just gone down. The girl who nailed college with perfect grades had no clue. Immediately, poof, my jealousy that I had for the girl so intelligent next to me was gone. I tried not to laugh out loud as I had to explain to her. It's the fight song. You know, at every football game and basketball game, we stand up, we cheer, we show our school spirit, the fight song. And she quietly confides in me, I never went to any game. I was always studying. And then it was my turn to be mystified. You can attend the Ohio State University for 4 years and never attend any game? I was pretty sure it was a requirement for graduation. And so, not the case with her. She gave me the look that said, no games ever. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the library. And in that moment, even though she wore all those awards around her neck, I smiled smugly and held a sense of satisfaction. She may have all the smart person bling, but I'm really glad I'm not like her, and she's really not like me. But looking back on that day, I no longer see her for her limitations. I see my own. Instantly, I was jealous, feeling small and less capable and smart. But I was willing to flip-flop and take the seat of judgment over my classmate as quickly as I could, making her smaller and less than. I was stumbling all over the place, from smallness to bigness, from loser to winner, from uncool to cool. And that smallness is the place I want to ask us to move beyond today. Today I want to talk about expanding beyond the bubble of the two limited responses that we face when encountering difference, judgment and jealousy. In our culture, we are rarely asked to move beyond this judgment and jealousy when we meet someone or something that appears strange, different, or new. And this isn't all entirely our fault. Biologically, we are hardwired by our primitive brains to respond protectively in the face of danger. Jealousy and judgment are threatening, therefore fear-based responses. That's what allowed early humans not to get eaten by T-Rexes. And we still have the root of that primitive brain, which is really, really cool. But thanks to evolution, we now have more. But it is the root of this primitive, protective brain that I want us to pay attention to and move beyond today. The ability to perceive difference has two sides, a light and a dark. On one hand, difference allows us to joyfully appreciate beauty, to see and experience looks, textures, tastes, and colors, all good stuff. But on the other hand, difference can come with a dark side that leads into judgment and jealousy. Judgment and jealousy create a false bubble of safety, an illusion of control that do not ask us to change, to grow, or to evolve. But check this out. As a yogi, I go upside down on a regular basis, and it has led me to an interesting insight into difference. I don't see the world any longer as merely different. I see it as sparkling with uniqueness. When you turn your world upside down on a regular basis, this can be your perspective as well. Yes, unique is a form of difference, but unlike mere difference, uniqueness is lauded with originality, inspiration, extraordinary qualities, while difference is couched in judgment and jealousy. Courage and confidence come from uniqueness. And so the question becomes then, how do we live into our uniqueness? We expand outside our comfort zones. To expand outside your comfort zone, you are required to ask unique questions and take unusual actions. To expand outside your comfort zone, you must be comfortable with discomfort. But how do you know you're expanding your comfort zone? If you're a little bit afraid and a little bit excited, you're probably doing it. Feeling butterflies of nervousness and excitement mixed with a tinge of nausea is probably a good indicator that you're headed into unique and rich territory. Headed and led by your growing curiosity and your confidence built every step of the way. Me standing here before you today is going outside of my comfort zone. I do speak publicly on a regular basis, but this is not the vantage point that I usually have. This is my vantage point, butts in the air. You all, butts in seats. So I had to ask myself, could I stand up here with you all, seated and not moving the entire time staring at me, and speak? Butterflies, fear, outside my comfort zone, and yet here I am. On the other hand, checking your Instagram and Facebook for how many followers, likes, or comments that you have does not qualify as going outside of your comfort zone. Those are not unique actions. They don't ask you to do anything differently. They narrowly focus difference, leading often to judgment and jealousy. Uniqueness demands that you become active at the center of your life. Uniqueness demands that you have a life. When you live from your uniqueness, you are too busy doing your own life to be jealous or judgmental of someone else's. And this is a tall order, especially in high school where fitting in is crucial, where not being different is the surest way to avoid discomfort. But I want to ask each of you here today, do you truly wish to be comfortable, or do you want to live into your one unique and precious life? What this is all really about, friends, is the ability to humanize others. It is very difficult to judge or be jealous of someone that we do not know, that we know a little bit of their story. The girl I graduated with, if I had been curious and confident, I could have seen her as unique. I could have known a little bit more about her story. She could have been destined to cure some kind of cancer. I don't know. Perhaps she came from an oppressive family that demanded grades of perfection. But had I known just a little bit, it is likely we could have had a lot to teach each other, and graduation could have been that much richer. To humanize others means to really see, to peer into the eyes of one another and see unique brothers and sisters on this shared path called life. We must be willing to look beyond mere difference and peer into the heart of uniqueness, guided by our curiosity and our confidence being built every step of the way. At the end of the day, the only opinion that matters is the one that you hold of yourself. Do you like who you are and who you are becoming? Are you asking curious questions? Are you confident? Are you expanding your comfort zone? Are you becoming comfortable with discomfort? And are you allowing others the opportunity to become who they are without fear of your scrutiny, of your jealousy, or your judgment? These are the questions, friends, and they will undoubtedly take you outside of your comfort zone. And that is a good thing, because that is a place I hope we all can meet. You, me, us. Thank you.